Mr. Jones, I'm going to place you under oath. Please raise your right hand.
Oh, they got Wack 100 for the Keefe D and Tupac situation.
I do.
And please have you state and spell your first and last name for the record.
Cash, C-A-S-H, Jones, J-O-N-E-S.
Thank you, sir. Mr. Arnold, you may proceed.
Thank you, Your Honor. Mr. Jones, what was the amount that you paid for the bail bond premium in this case?
112,000. It was 15% of whatever the 750 was.
Okay,
112,000 and some odd dollars.
and $500, is that correct?
112,500, yes sir, yes sir.
And you paid that out of your business?
Yes sir.
And what's your business name, sir?
100 Entertainment.
And you're the sole owner of that business, is that correct?
Yes sir.
And that business is a business license to do business in the state of Nevada.
Yes sir.
And how long have you had that business?
Roughly 8 years maybe.
And again, you used the proceeds from that business and you provided us with the documents showing that those amounts were taken from your business account. Is that correct?
Yes sir.
How do you know Mr. Davis, sir?
I know him through passing. I know his son. I know him. We sat down and talked a few times. In general, about personal things. He was having this bout with cancer, and personal things, industry stuff. Just regular conversation. He's always been a monumental guy in our community. Conversation. So and I've helped several people in our community. With funerals, with for bail. In this situation, I know this cancer has been. I don't know if it's come out of remission or been speaking with his son. I know he's having an issue in there, so I'll let you help in there.
We appreciate that, sir. Sir, are you deriving any benefit financially from Mr. Davis's release?
No, man.
All right, I have no further questions, John.
State cross-examination.
Yes, do you need me to stand at the podium because of the blue jeans aspect, or?
So they trying to figure out why he trying. So right now, Wack 100 went out and paid for Keefe D's bill, which was 10% of 750,000, which came out to 100 and something thousand, which whatever. They trying to figure out, the prosecution, why he paid it, and they gonna grill him for it. Here we go. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe.
You're in the entertainment business, is that right?
That's one of my businesses, yes.
Sure. And you also go by the moniker Wack 100.
Yes, I do.
And one of the things that you do is manage, some artists like The Game and Blueface, etc.
Yes.
And where do you live?
I have a residence in California. I have multiple residences in California, Oklahoma, as well as New Jersey and New York.
Okay. And is it fair to say that the last 4 digits of your phone number are 6979?
6979.
Okay. All right. And I want to turn your attention. We were provided a letter by Mr. Arnold that said that you had known Mr. Davis and his family for many years. Is that right?
Yeah. I mean, they're a pillar of our community, especially the urban community.
Well, I think let me clarify. You said, I have been a good friend of Mr. Davis and his family for many years. Is that right?
Well, I know his sister. I know him. I know his son.
When did you first meet Mr. Davis?
In passing, maybe about, 8 years ago, maybe.
When did you become good friends with Mr. Davis?
Good friends with a lot of people.
I'm sorry, when did you become good friends with Mr. Davis?
The day I met him, the day we shook hands. You know, we come from our upbringing, we come from the opposite side of the track. So, in my travels over the last 25 years, of coming from the gang life and making my exit from being a gang banger, anybody that I meet that's willing to sit down with me and be cordial and be respectful, I'm going to consider a good friend.
All right, and so the other thing you say in the letter that Mr. Arnold provided to us is that the money is a gift and Mr. Davis is not obligated to repay. Is that right?
That's right.
All right. Do you have any contract between you and Mr. Davis?
Not as a yet.
Okay. Do you have any financial agreement with Mr. Davis?
Not as yet.
Do you have any financial agreement with his son?
No, I don't. I want him to come work for me. That's what he want to do, to try to get him out the streets.
Now, so are there any stipulations that you have with Mr. Davis in order to put up this money for him?
Well, my stipulation with the bail bond, when I definitely wanted him to be on house arrest to protect myself.
Now, have you ever said you were thinking about getting Mr. Davis out with the stipulation that you do a series with him?
We've had talks and conversations just about what would be a series, as a VMF series, and just in question, in general conversation, talking about his life story. But I'm not in TV land, I'm in music. I don't do TV.
Okay.
I've never done a television show or any of that. I do music streaming, diverse stuff like that.
Okay, so I just want to be very clear about this. Have you ever stated that you planned on getting Mr. Davis out as long as he did a stipulation with you to do a television series with you?
Oh, I have said this story would be a very interesting story. As if Orlando Anderson's story would be a very interesting story. As if the BMS story, as if my story. We talk about it, everybody talks about it, but again, that's not my lane. If that's what he chooses to do, then that's what he chooses to do. That's not what I do.
And you had mentioned earlier, you had agreed with
Wack dodging them questions,
the
boy.
last four digits.
He
of your phone number
maneuvering.
697, correct?
697, I guess.
And you've had at least one conversation with Mr. Davis via jail calls, is that correct?
One call, yes, I spoke with him one time.
And as part of that time, you asked Mr. Davis whether or not he had signed the contract, is that right?
Yes, I did.
What contract was that?
His life rights contract. Somebody told me he had did a life rights deal, and I was asking him why didn't they come assist him.
And so you didn't ask him to send you his waiver of his life rights to you, have you?
No, I mean, at the end of the day, again, that's not my lane. That's not what I do. I do music.
And I'm gonna have to play some exhibits later, Your Honor, but in terms of if someone were to say that this money put up is not entirely for you, would that be the truth or a lie?
Say again?
If someone were to say that the money provided here to bail Mr. Davis out is not from you, would that be the truth or a lie?
Be a lie.
Okay. If someone,
I didn't send the money, is that what you're saying?
yeah.
Saying I'm not going to provide the funds?
Yes.
Yeah, that would be a lie.
If someone said you are being used as a front, would that be the truth or a lie?
That would be a lie.
If someone says you are a middleman in this transaction, would that be a truth or a lie?
That would be a lie.
If somebody said that there's a movie company putting up the money for you, would that be a truth or a lie?
What company?
A movie company.
No, that would be a lie.
Okay. So your testimony is you're not a middleman.
I'm not what?
A middleman.
No, I have no contracts with any movie companies. I've never had a contract with a movie company. I've never done television. is not my thing. I'm actually moving out of entertainment into the diaper business. I have a company called Incredible Diapers. I have contracts in Congo, Nigeria, Amazon, Walmart, and Whatnot. So I'm really moving away from entertainment. These are things I can provide documents, MOUs, contracts for.
No, and I appreciate that, Mr. Jones. Your Honor, I think I'm going to have, I don't know how mechanically we want to do this. I have a video featuring Mr. Jones talking about the stipulations that he would require.
Last TV interview.
Yes. And then I also have a couple of jail calls talking about signing a contract with Mr.
You just play them and then they will play from your computer and they will play through the speakers.
I think for this witness in particular,
Prosecution, they trying to get him caught up. He bringing up Vlad TV.
I'm gonna stop it. You want to authenticate that one?
it's going to be
Live TV interview.
Yeah, so you agree that you did a Vlad TV interview, is that right?
I work with Vlad. I'm contracted to go to Vlad. I go there like every 2-3 months.
In fact, you did one about a month ago, is that right?
1 or 2 ago, maybe something like that. Yeah.
Okay, and I think Mr.
About
Arnold,
about 2-3 months, 2-3 months ago.
I think Mr. Arnold will stipulate that the person depicted as Wack 100 is Mr. Jones.
Right.
Okay. All right, so I think we have foundation for the Vlad interview for 21. You may play.
His lawyer did an interview recently and said, KPD is a liar. He made up all this stuff just to make some money for people like, me, for interviews, and to get out of a serious drug case. He was never in Las Vegas. All this is fake, and he's not connected to Tupac's murder at all. Yeah, I believe him. You believe him? Do I believe him? That's up to law enforcement. That's I'm not gonna say. That's up to law enforcement. You're home in the next one. I've been thinking about going better now. You gonna bail out KPD? Yeah, it's only 75. What is the bid are? Well, I make 750. 750, so you got to put 35. Yeah, I've been thinking about going to get him and put the stipulations that I do the series on. People are watching. Yeah.
Mr. Jones, did you hear that interview?
That's the interview.
Yeah, and it's fair to say that.
You understand, Vlad?
Wait, sir. You can answer my questions. I'm sure Mr. Arnold has questions for you. You can answer those. So it's fair to say that you said you would bail Mr. Davis out as long as he follows some stipulations, correct?
Well, it's entertainment with Vlad. You have to say this.
Sir, my question requires, sir, my question simply requires a yes or no answer. Did you tell, or did you say that you would bail out Mr. Davis, assuming he follows some stipulations?
The prosecution got him a little bit.
Vlad, me and Vlad discussed that.
Okay,
That's what I'm saying. We discussed what we're going to do before we interview. Now, everybody knows that about Vlad.
And in fact, you said that you would bail him out in return for an agreement to do a series on Mr. Davis's life, correct?
That's what I said to Vlad, but EPD is already involved with somebody. With that, I believe, with his book, I have no contracts with them, no dealings with them on that.
Okay, so you're saying what you said, they're just not true.
We have, before you go on Vlad, we have a discussion about what you're going to talk about, what needs to be said so we can drive the views. Nothing about Vlad or nothing about YouTube that says that we're being truthful about what we're saying, we're entertaining. I'm just, being truthful, which I do a lot of interviews. I do interviews every week on No Jumper, and we sit there and we BS about things, and we exaggerate things, or we make up things. But it's a view thing. They pay you for that.
Okay, so you are exaggerating or not telling the truth when you're on Vlad TV.
I mean, you see the number I gave wasn't accurate. If I was gonna, that's what the conversation was, I would have gave you the accurate number if that's what it was.
All right, so basically, the prosecution, they set it up. That's what they always do. They set it up. They ask you a bunch of questions, knowing that they already have information in the background. So they were setting it up by saying, why are you bailing Keefe D out? Do you have any horses in this race to bail him out? Are you planning to do any TV shows with him, any movies with him, any documentaries? Do you own the rights to his life? Do you own any of those things? He said no to all of them. Then the prosecution then turned around and said, well, on this Vlad interview, you said you'll bail him out with stipulations to get his life rights and do certain things with him. He kind of put Wack on the ropes right there. That's the end of this video. Now, tomorrow I'm going to look for some more videos to upload some more. So that's what the prosecution does. They ask you a bunch of stuff, already having the answers to it most of the time, trying to get you caught up and to make you not credible to the judge and to this case. Right now, what the prosecution is trying to do is stop Keefe D from getting bailed out of jail. Yeah, Wack 100 put up the bail. The bail was 112, whatever they said. He put the money up, but then he's saying, like, why are you putting it up? Are you only putting it up to bail him out and then make more money with him? It's a facetious reason why you're bailing him out. And me personally, I feel like, man, if you bailed out, somebody got the money to bail you out for 100 racks, Lord knows you pay the bills of everybody in that courtroom. Man, shut up and take the money. Let that man out of jail if that's what somebody come to the jailhouse and, you know, they go to bail you out. But I am curious to why Wack 100 is bailing Keefe D out. I want to know the backstory to that. And what horses he has in that race. All right. So I'm gonna stay on this. I want to know some answers myself. All right, it's your boy, What's Up, Jay? Don't forget to hit that like button, leave a comment. Why do you think Keefe D? Why do you think Wack 100 is bailing Keefe D out? It's interesting. It's very interesting. This is the supposed alleged killer of Tupac. All right. Don't forget to subscribe. And if ain't nobody told you they love y'all today, I love y'all. Wack 100, he was doing a good job on the stand, though. I ain't gonna hold you.